Li Dayin has a problem. He has too much muscle.
Alright, let me take over. Li Dayin has a problem, but it's not his muscle mass. And as such, he has an inability to go to the Olympics in 2028. You see, Li Dayin is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let me explain. As you're probably guessing by now, that rock is Carlos Nassar. But even if Carlos wasn't a thing, Li Dayin would still have issues coming from the 89 kilo class. Yason Lopez, the Colombian silver medalist and snatch world record holder, has totaled 390 kilos or greater 3 times at this point. Meanwhile, Li Dayin has only totaled 390 once, when he set his total world record at last year's Asians. It's fair to say that if Carlos wasn't a thing, Li Dayin wouldn't walk away with the gold anyways. But his troubles in the 89 kilo class continue with the newest addition to Team China, Tu Yi. Tu Yi setting his mark on the international world sometime next year. He may just be a big deal. And if he is a big deal, someone who can potentially win over Carlos and Yason, he could just be the biggest bullet in Li Dayin's weightlifting career. So what can he do, you might ask? He can move down. The IWF is trying to get more spots and an increased number of weight classes in the 2028 Olympics. As for what categories, or if they'll continue to use the same weight categories, is unknown. But there is a hope that the 81 kilo class will also be a category. And if that is the case, he may just want to move there. Well, it's not that simple. While Li Dayin's last performance as an 81 kilo lifter was great, where he won worlds in 2022, he still holds his snatch world record. But there may be some people who can prove to be a challenge, prove to be his hard place. The first is Ri Chong-song of North Korea. This man has been gunning for the clean and jerk world record, attempting 210 kilos 4 times at this point. If he can nail down a 210 kilo clean and jerk and maintain his best 166 kilo snatch, he would have a 376 kilo total. A total Li Dayin has not been able to overcome in that weight class since 2019, a half a decade ago. Not to mention last year he did a 374 kilo total at the Doha Grand Prix, 2 kilos more than what Li Dayin did the last time he was in 81. The other issues with moving down could come from Indonesia, Rahmat Ernodullah and Rizky Janensia. After a battle I'm sure you're all aware of in the 73 kilo class, it seems like Rahmat and Rizky are separating into different weight classes. As to what classes they will go, we don't know. Rumors stating that Rizky will most likely bulk up over Rahmat. If Rizky does, then we can expect his numbers to go up even further. Rizky already has the 73 kilo world record in the total at 365 kilos, 7 kilos away from Li Dayin's last performance as an 81. With more muscle mass, it would only be a matter of adding a few kilos to his total to become a serious threat in the 81s as well. He's made the second highest clean and jerk in the 73 kilo class at 201 kilos. I reckon we could see a high 200s or even a world record if he fully commits. Rahmat has made a 363 kilo total as a 73 kilo lifter. He already has a 209 kilo clean and jerk world record in the 81 kilo class, weighing just 77 kilos. He would most likely be able to improve his numbers fully if he commits to being an 81 kilo lifter. Imagine a 165 kilo snatch and a 215 kilo clean and jerk by him. He almost made 214 weighing 77. That'd be pretty hard to beat. Overall, Li Dayin wouldn't really be guaranteed a gold in this category anyway, but still a bit better odds. Though there's something underpinning this that makes his situation even worse. His age. He's currently 26, and in 2028 he will be 30, most likely becoming one of, if not the oldest members of Team China. While other teammates of his like Li Fabin and Liu Xiaoxun have both set world records over the age of 30, with the performances he's been putting out recently, this may suggest an underlying problem. How do we know if he's already past his prime? While he isn't old, a lifter like Nino Pizzolato is just a year older and is considered to be by many already past his prime. Only time will tell if Li Dayin has truly passed this point, though he may have a lifeline, held within the 61, 67, and 73 kilo categories, with lifters like Li Fabin, Chen Lijun, and Shi Ziyang most likely retiring before the 2028 Olympics. We don't really know how strong the replacements will be. Hell, if Li Fabin can maintain the same level of performance he currently has, especially in his snatch, he looks like he could be dominant into the 2028 Olympics as well. Chinese B team members like Ding Hongji, He Yuji, Wei Yingting, and some others have done impressive things in training, but their numbers in international competition have been a lot more tame. Especially with the 73 kilo category being the most competitive it's been in years, lifters like Risky, Ramat, Wichima Werefon, and Alexei Churkin are already putting up some massive numbers, all of whom are younger and at this point better than Wei Yingting. It may put up even better numbers as this squad continues. If everything holds up, there's a good chance China won't send a 73 kilo lifter anyways. We just don't know whether or not the B team will rise, and if so, how high it will rise. Maybe China will opt for a new set of lifters, of which we don't know about. But if they rise high, it'll definitely be the end of Li Dayin. Why send Li Dayin, who's not guaranteed to get a gold, when you can send these other lifters that are more likely to? All of this for a lifter with a pretty tragic story. A man who's captured the hearts of thousands. A man that set world records, medaled at almost every level of competition, but has never had an opportunity to go to the Olympics. If he could have qualified instead of Liu Shaoxun in the 2020 Olympics, and if he made the same total he put up the last time he was in 81, he would have won gold by 5 kilos. If he could have qualified instead of Shi Ziyang for the 2024 Olympics, he would have had a good shot at bronze. But instead, Shi Ziyang walked away with nothing. It's sad that we may never see him on the platform he deserves to be on, the Olympic stage. But it's not just him. It's also other Chinese lifters. Lifters like Liao Guifeng and Liang Xiaomei, who weren't selected, and lifters like Pei Shini, who stand just under her senior Luo Shifeng, who are all going to have intense battles this squad. We will see how the story evolves. Hopefully he gets the ending he deserves. But at the end of the day, weightlifting is a dog-eat-dog world. Only the best will make it to the top. Thank you and have a great day.